All right, hello guys and girls. I just wanted to do a quick video here on a pretty heated topic, actually, depending on who you are and what your beliefs are. But I wanted to touch base with you guys and girls as to what you feel happens when we die. When you pass away, do you automatically go to heaven? Do you automatically go to hell? Or is there just nothing at all? Or are you reincarnated? I mean, what do you guys and girls believe? One thing I wanted to point out, and I say this a lot, okay? In the Bible, it states that when you die, the dead know nothing at all. They can no longer partake in anything that is done under the sun. I will cite that for you. I have my Bible right there. It's a King James version. Let me just look this up here, and I'm going to read it for proof. And you could Google this, get your Bible out, read it. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it ain't even picking up. I'll tell you what. It's ECCLESIASTES. Once again, that is ECCLESIASTES. Okay, so we're going to turn there. So that's in the 420s in my book. Yeah. All right. The name that I just told you, the book that I'm reading from in the Holy Bible, chapter 9. Let's just read some of chapter 9 here. For all this I considered in my heart, even to declare all this, that the righteous and the wise and their works are in the hand, of God. No man knoweth either love or hatred by all that is before them. Verse 2, all things come alike to all. There is one event to the righteous and to the wicked, to the good and to the clean, and to the unclean. To him that sacrificeth, and to him that sacrificeth not, as is the good, so is the sinner. Excuse me. And he that sweareth, as he that foreth an oath. Verse 3, this is an evil among all things that are done under the sun, that there is one event unto all. Ye also, the heart of the sons of men is full of evil, and madness is in their heart while they live. And after that they go to the dead. Verse 4, for to him that is joined to all the living there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion. Verse 5, now this is the important one to me. For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything, neither have they any more a reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. Verse 6, all their love and their hatred and their envy is now perished, neither have they any more a portion forever in anything that is done under the sun. Okay, so it's there. You guys can look it up just to prove that I'm not making this stuff up. Now, there's people that are going to interpret this many different ways. Um, there's a lot of people out there that have claimed to have near-death experiences. Some scientists say that, it all has to do with the brain, while some doctors say that there's no way that this could have happened. Um, no brain activity, etc. There's no way these images or voices or whatever should have been heard or seen. And then, of course, there's absolutely no explanation for somebody that says, I was floating above my surgeon and he said this while doing this. Okay? And he has a bald spot on the top of his head or something like that. So it's really, really tough to come to a concrete conclusion on a true belief on this particular subject. As a Christian myself, I choose to believe, okay, that when we die, the dead are aware of nothing. It's a blackout, okay? I used to work with somebody that actually had a near-death experience, and what he told me, nothing. He said it was just a blackout, kind of like, if you're going under the knife or you're going to have surgery, you black out. You're aware of nothing. Next thing you know, they're injecting you, okay? Boom, you're gone. That time, like from that moment when they injected you until the time you awake, never existed, okay? There's no memory of it. There was no fear of anything. There was no pain while that was taking place. I believe that is what death is like. Okay, you see my finger. Here it is. Alright? I got all my senses. I got the sense of smell, the sense of touch, the sense of sight, hearing. Okay? You take away everything from this finger. Already you can't see. Alright? There's no eyeball on this finger. So that means I'm not even seeing blackness. Okay? Because there's no eye. So it ain't like same thing in my back. There's not blackness. All right. So let's take, and it can't hear either. Okay. It sure as hell can't smell. So take away all the senses. All right. What is there? There's nothing. There's nothing at all. That finger can't see. It's not even seeing blackness. I believe that's what it's like when you're dead. Until Judgment Day, Resurrection Day. But, this is going to actually lead me into doing another video on ghosts. Okay? And how I truly believe that ghosts are actually demons. And that's another very touchy subject. A lot of people lose loved ones and they see something or hear something or even see or talk to the person that had died, and it really touches their heart, and they truly believe that who they have just spoken to or had that experience with is the one that just passed away, when in my belief it's all a deception. I believe that is the devil tricking you to believing in an afterlife, getting you away from the true word. Okay? I can only think back to one day when I was talking to my dad. Okay? His dad died at the age of 53, and it was a very traumatic experience. He had to actually do CPR, perform CPR on his dad on the couch, while his mom is sitting there begging him to do something to his dad. Okay, but he died. He had a massive heart attack. He was bleeding out of the mouth. I mean, it was pretty insane. Well, his dad used to work in the garage, all right, down in the basement. And he would always work on tools, and when he was living in, he could hear it. Well, after he died, to make a long story short here, my dad said that he would hear, something being worked on down there. Well, one day, his mom and sisters are downstairs, and the banging starts getting really loud downstairs. Okay, the sound of tools working, blah blah blah. And it's really scaring his mom and his sisters. So his dad, or my dad is going to go downstairs and have a look. So when he starts going to the basement, he's approaching the door, and the door starts shaking real loud, okay? And the doorknob's twisting, and there's a lot of commotion on the other side of that door, okay? And I remember my dad looking at me while he was telling me this story, and he said, Sean, I'll tell you what. He's like, I know my dad is dead. And I truly believe that I'm going to open this door up, and on the other side of that door is going to be my dad. And I don't know how I'm going to react to that. He's dead, but I'm going to open this door, and there he's going to be. So he said, Dad, if that is you, please stop. You're really scaring me. And it stopped. All right? It stopped. So what did that do? That made my dad's mom, which is my grandma, and my aunts, which are my dad's sisters, believe that that truly was their dad doing that. So what happened? What happened was the devil deceived all of them into believing that that was his dad, or their dad, and husband, which really it wasn't. It's a deception. I truly believe that that is what happens when you die. You're aware of nothing at all. That's it. That's what I believe. I'm not going to criticize anybody for what they believe, and I would really love to hear excuse me, I'd really love to hear what you guys and girls have to think or have to say about this particular topic. And I will be doing a ghost video soon. So please subscribe, guys, like and comment. God bless. Thank you, and have a good night.